I'm Hannah. I'm founder of MyChocolate. I set up MyChocolate 18 years ago. At the time I was at university studying art, doing a painting degree. And I got introduced to chocolate, or chocolate making workshops, by my Dutch boyfriend. So he took me on a chocolate making workshop in Amsterdam, and that's where the idea started. I then set the whole thing up on a bit of a shoestring, so I decided to use the rest of my student loan, and I enrolled on an online chocolate making course, which cost me €300. Probably one of the biggest challenges was, knowing how to manage people and get the best out of people and set up these chocolate making workshops from the living room. That had its other kind of obvious challenges. But what I very much learned from that was it doesn't really matter what you don't know. It's more about knowing what questions to ask, and I very much surrounded myself with experts, with business advisors, and if I didn't know how to do something, I just asked the question. And I very much realised that there's always a solution to something, and not knowing, even to this day, I'm still, there's still times where I remind myself of that you don't need to know all the answers. My chocolate today is completely unrecognisable from how it was when I first started. We have all sorts of guests coming through our doors, corporate events, hen parties, children's workshops, people visiting London, so tourists. The main thing that very much sort of sets us apart is very much the way in which we deliver the workshops, the sort of theatricality, the entertainment, that's the bit that people get really excited about in our workshops. As we approach our 20th anniversary, we've got some really ambitious plans for the future. And we're now looking at exploring a number of new brand partnerships as we go into what's looking like being a really exciting new year.